The groundwork for Love Reigns Ranch began in 2005 with the training of our horses for the special work that they do with children. Necessary equipment and supplies were obtained, and the training of the Love Reigns staff began. Love Reigns Ranch was officially launched in 2009 with the mission to provide therapeutic equine activities to children with disabilities. A horse's gait, similar to the human walk, helps strengthen spine and pelvic muscles, improves posture and coordination, and increases joint mobility. Along with the physical benefits, horseback riding gives people a feeling of control, a sense of accomplishment, and increased self-esteem.
Well, Red, he's a really good horse, and I love him because he's a good listener and he's really awesome.
Therapeutic riding and equine-oriented activities can help people achieve cognitive, physical, emotional, social, educational, and behavioral health-related goals.
We discovered Love Reigns because of Quentin. I had read an article about therapeutic riding for children with autism, and so I started researching areas around town that did therapeutic riding. And I found Love Reigns. Some of his favorite things is just coming out here, telling him we're going to go see Red, we're going to go see Katie. And he gets excited. He gets excited. He knows Sunday is the day, so we come out on Sunday at 2 o'clock, and that's his time. It's his time to be him.
All right, we're coming around.
The ability to control a horse as well as one's own body inspires self-confidence, responsibility, and teamwork. Best of all, it is a thoroughly enjoyable experience which creates a special relationship between rider and horse.
Just hang out with the horses, they have adventures. Every chapter is another story, which is pretty cool. She taught me a lot about horses, like what to do, what not to do, how to be careful.
I'm Katie Evans, and along with my husband Craig, we founded Love Reigns Ranch, and I'm the executive director. On my business card that means head stall cleaner. We started with a vision to put kids with special needs and disabilities together with animals, with teen volunteers, and watch the relationships that formed. And it's been truly an amazing, beyond our wildest dreams. Just to see what happens has been life-changing for all of us, I think.
Both my girls are legally blind, as I am myself. We have a family disease called optic atrophy, and it's not curable by glasses or contacts or anything like that. But my youngest, Victoria, she had a big change in her vision since we have started. And so the Love Reigns Ranch has been very supportive in helping give her special activities this summer.
From the beginning, riders learn balance, coordination, and self-assurance while receiving therapeutic muscle stimulation. Often, as a result of riding, poise, posture, strength, and flexibility improve.
Cody was having some trouble with a lot of his large motor skills, climbing upstairs. He'd only take one step at a time. Had a lot of fears of heights, being carried, just all sorts of stuff. And so we decided to give him a try on the horses. And this first, 6 weeks out here, the only thing he would want to do is stand by a horse. And then a couple weeks after that, he would start maybe walk with the horse. But the way that he became comfortable with the horses was by building the rapport with the volunteers around here.
Unconditional acceptance, and that's kind of what the horses are about.
They pretty much can just kind of do what they want with the horses, and the horses allow the kids to, play balls. The balls bounce off the horses. They don't even flinch. So really, the kids can do anything out here you know, that they feel comfortable in doing.
What we do is we establish a relationship with our kids out here with the horses and also with our staff and volunteers. Our kids come out every week, which parents and we have found to be a great consistent amount of time for them to be out here and keep those relationships that they're building and have built. A lot of what we do on the horses, we do a lot of stretching to increase kids' mobility on the horses. Which obviously on a horse is a lot more fun than just regular stretching. And we play a lot of games that tune in kids' motor skills and fine motor skills, and they're also a lot of fun. And so getting out here on a horse is also a great sense of empowerment for kids, that they can you know, tell a 1,000-pound horse plus to walk and stop, and that they can get up there and ride confidently, and be in control of that horse is extremely empowering to them.
Very nice.
At first I just helped clean up the barn and get everything organized. We hadn't started with the kids yet, but the very first lesson we did with the kids, it was just so awesome. It was really great to see just how much they grew in one lesson, from really being kind of shy and hesitant to talk to me or even look at me, and then giving me a hug on the way out. It was just so amazing that I just kept coming back, didn't even care about the service hours anymore.
When the kids have a major breakthrough, I guess you could call it, they, I don't know, something just clicks. And you see their eyes light up, and you can see that what you're doing is making a difference in their lives.
It is so cool to see them get on the horse, because you can see that it makes them feel really like they're in control, and they can make the horse stop and go however they want. And they're taller than everyone else, they can ride with no hands, and they're just on top of the world, and it just makes them so happy.
Love Reins is blessed to be located in the rolling hills of West Salem and is surrounded by beautiful, lush landscapes covered in green trees, farmland, and fruit orchards. Soaking rains and intense sunshine are wonderful things if you're a farmer, but for our riders and volunteers, they can create impediments to consistent riding opportunities. In most cases, we have found it to be ideal for children to ride weekly. However, because our riding arena is outdoors and uncovered, there are times when we have to tell the children that riding is not an option for that day because of the weather. On these occasions, we get together and do activities such as arts and crafts, games, and grooming of the horses, thereby maintaining the relationship with the Love Reins families, horses, and staff.
As we all know as Oregonians, we have very unpredictable weather and also a lot of rain. So our arena can get pretty muddy, and it's also not fun for anybody to be out here when it's raining.
Love Reins essentially has shut down the last few winters.
It's raining. We just, right now, like we were talking about earlier, it's raining now, and we weren't sure if she's going to ride at all today.
This is like a golden rule of horses: you never ride in the rain.
He doesn't know what to do with himself when he can't ride Red. It makes it hard for him.
Tonight, we're deeply appreciative of the generous donation of time and talent given by all of the performers in this evening's show, and for the attendance of you, the audience. The proceeds of this evening's event will be used to raise the roof over the riding arena and help enhance the everyday experience of our Love Reins kids.
Anything anybody can do to help us get out here more regularly so that the kids aren't going 3 and 4 months without being able to come out here and interact with the horses. I mean, that delays any sort of progress any of them would make. The cover would make a world of difference.
1 Corinthians 13:13 says, "And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love." Or as we like to say, love reigns.
Be quiet, Red. This is my interview.
Very nice.
Sticking your tongue out at me, Red.
Okay, so am I rolling right now? You mean there's like no take 1 or take 2? I just start to go on? Oh, okay.
We said, okay, let's go. And she said, let's go.